I've been reading a comic on Instagram called High Class Homo, a story about a gay princess and prince who get married to bring peace to their kingdoms. There's obviously more to it, but that's not the point of this video. The creator of the comic goes by the name of Momozerii, or just Momo for short. On that account where she posts her comics, she also posts some other things like advertising some merch and giveaways and such. But there used to exist a post that was a Meet the Artist post. The post got taken down around 3 times. Each time was because the post didn't follow Instagram's guidelines on hate speech or symbols. Now here's the post, and I want you to take a deep analysis of it and tell me where you see the hate speech or symbols. Time's up. Did you see anything inappropriate or out of the ordinary? No, right? Exactly. Nothing here is even remotely bad. Maybe the labeling of men on her hate lists, but as a man, I feel that's pushing the line. Plus, this isn't the first time Instagram's done something stupid to Momo. They've deleted several parts of the comic as well as shadow banning her, or blocking the user's content in such a way that the user doesn't know what's happening, and reporting the hashtag used for the comic. Now this, to any normal considerate human being, seems stupid. Why would a company such as Instagram allow this to happen? So I went digging on how the reporting system works. There's practically no info on it. All I could find was a Quora post that describes it, hopefully, pretty well. And if it's true, it's shocking. Apparently, when you report something, the report is sent to a member of Instagram's team, a human who works at Instagram. And if the account has gotten enough reports from different people, they will investigate the account, post, hashtag, etc. If that post, hashtag, etc. includes any bad content, action will be taken, whether it's disabling of a function like commenting or the takedown of a post, and anything in between. This means that a human on the other side is manually reviewing these things and taking false action against it, right? Well, I'm still unsure writing this. There's little to no information on the Instagram reporting system, and the main explanation is very bland and basic. If a bot were to examine the photo and determine if the post breaks rules, then this issue wouldn't be as bad. It's a bot, and bots make mistakes, especially this one only programmed to look at posts that are deemed inappropriate. If a human were at the other end, which is what I'm entitled to believe, there's a whole other issue entirely. The person working for Instagram would have to be really sheltered or stupid to believe that anything there was hate speech, especially if it was 3 times over, or the person is very anti-LGBTQ and sides with those who are reporting the post. If the latter was the case, Instagram's gonna have to do some rehiring because that's a whole nother level of fucked up. Now, here's a counter argument. Momo seems to have been targeted, and a lot of the time she's gotten posts taken down or she got shadow banned, but here's the thing. There were several of those reports, and they all got taken down. Why would only one person be assigned to them? Especially with the Meet the Artist post. What are the chances that the same person or people with similar mindsets be assigned to that same post? It doesn't make sense, and frankly seems too good to be true, but it could happen theoretically. Notice how only certain parts of the comic got taken down, not every single one. If the assigning of posts was random, these posts most likely just happened to be assigned to the wrong person. Then we go back to the Meet the Artist post with the same point. The same thing happened 3 times. Something must have been wrong with the picture, right? Well, maybe not. Momo made a second account and reposted the photo in its entirety, and it's been up there since day 1. Momo publicly mentioned the account, and going through the Instagram being a dick story highlight, she even advertises it. If any angry person had any sense of logic, they'd probably try to find every way possible to beat Momo up, right? Maybe they're all too incompetent or lazy, but logically speaking, some odd few of those would dig around and discover it. But nope, the post is still up. In fact, that's how I showed it to you some few odd minutes ago. So the final verdict? Instagram needs to fix their reporting system, or the staff that patrol over the reported content. This shouldn't be happening, and it needs to be fixed. Also, Instagram needs to have a better way of getting to know how the app operates. While there is a support number and email and such, Instagram themselves only offer 3 options when searching it up and clicking on their official website. But I'm sure you can still email them whatever and they'll deny you or answer your question. Nonetheless, Instagram, if you're watching, and I doubt that you are, please give a better way for your users to get in contact with you if they believe they have been falsely reported. And to Momo, God forbid if you're watching, stay strong and continue your amazing work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I actually stop procrastinating on making my next video. Have a nice day.